Satan, we're back.
Fail Nova!
Fail Nova. Ah, shit.
He lets me kill them, so I killed him.
Oh, you better believe I'm isolating that son of
Yeah, that one's gonna come back and haunt me, eh?
Yeah. It's gonna come up in a couple court cases.
A couple court cases.
Yeah, more than one. That's the alarming part.
More than you'd think, less than you'd hope.
Trust me, that sentence has applied to more things in my life than you'd think, but less than you'd
Things than
hope. Christ, I remember I don't remember where I first heard it, but I remember Matt on Two Best Friends was saying it a lot. And then they started playing a game, and near the end of the game, because he had beaten it like years prior, near the end of the game, like, the final speech by a character has, like, more than you think, less than you hope in it. And, like, in the video, he's like, oh, and I'm like, oh, right! And we, like, it was like even if it was me watching him be recorded, it was like a shared moment of, oh, okay. I get it. Every now and then I like to throw in variants of it. More than you'd hope, less than you'd think. Stuff like that.
Just, can't let it get stale. Gotta change the word number every now and again.
Yeah. Okay. I think you could shoot that rock. Godzilla rock. Yeah. Can't go higher than that.
So, like,
You gotta go forward, I guess. Leave the fade up. Go towards the balloon, that's always a good sign. Yeah. You probably could have gotten a lot of points with this.
yeah.
Probably. I don't want to confirm though, because if I'm wrong, I'll look like an asshole. Oh no. Go back to the grapple. Yeah, there you go. The zip line, whatever you want to call it. Get him now. Hang on. Only got two of them. That was good.
Wasn't it?
The game said as much. Go get the red balloon. What's that song? The Red Balloons?
Oh, 99 loop balloons?
Yeah.
99 loop balloons.
It's the one about the world getting destroyed because the dude freaks out about balloons, right?
Yeah, it's about a nuclear missile early warning system that's tricked by a cloud of 99 red balloons. And the world ends because it gets blown to shit because of 99 red balloons.
That's a grim story. Oh, you missed whatever
shit.
that thing is. Probably need that.
Probably. Can I get back up? Doesn't look
cannot.
like it. Fuck me. Oh.
Well, try to fly back up, maybe?
Yeah, just something. So I don't get horribly fucking tentacle raped.
Whatever that was, you missed it forever.
Oh boy.
Probably fine. Run. Forward. Go into those horrible lasers. Oh, here we go. This is a nice ride through space, I guess. You get those all on one go. You get nice. Okay, so while we were watching Godzilla, there's a chapter in the story near the theater.
Yep.
Because it was only playing at one of the theaters in Hamilton, and it wasn't a good one.
Oh god, was it Ancaster?
It was Ancaster, yeah.
Oh fuck.
No choice. But yeah, so Godzilla got really shit showings here in Canada. Anyway, so we went to the bookstore, and you know we're just fucking around, having a good time, and I go to the comics section because I'm like, fuck it, let's see if they... Because, you know, Chapters gets weirdly good graphic novels every now and again. So you know what they had?
What?
The entirety of the 40K graphic novels.
Oh my god.
Which I now have.
That's incredible.
Yeah, all 4 of them. None of the new ones because, you know, not yet. So it's got like the 2 Black Templar ones, the Tau versus Guard one, and I think it's Orc versus Guardsman is the last one.
Oh yeah, I honestly don't know.
Yeah. So I remember what all three of them are about. One of them is just the story of like I think it's Black Templars versus Tyranids, or not Tyranids, Necrons.
Oh.
Go forward. You can get on the other platform and go back up. I know one of them is like the story of like how a Black Templar became a dreadnought. Tancred, the greatest bro that ever existed. Go on. Alright, you missed a whole bunch of rings.
Oh, well.
Fuck it, I guess. Wow, there's more to this level. Oh, that's nice, right?
Sure is.
Oh, yeah. One of them's about Tau versus Guardsman. It's kind of like this. Oh, dear.
Well, I'm pretty sure I just passed the checkpoint, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
it's like, you know, Guardsmen.
Oh, God,
like,
but that. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Guards that are just like, yeah, we could fucking fight the Tau. How bad could this be? And then they're like, oh no. The last one is kind of a comedy because it's the story of, I believe, an orc or a guardsman commander gets separated from his platoon by a fucking stray artillery round, and winds up just landing in a pile of like muck.
Yep.
And he's just like, so he's like stained like green. And an orc finds him. And he thinks he's just a particularly foul-smelling draught, but a bigger than average draught, meaning that he's lucky. So the orc keeps this guard commander in a fucking cage. And the guard commander keeps trying to sabotage the orcs, but all he winds up doing in this is killing all the rivals of this knob, and assuring that knob's rise through the ranks.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
So it's the story of, and so like all of this shit keeps confirming the orc's theory that he's like his little good luck charm is actually lucky. Oh, okay, I see. It temporarily stops it. But yeah, so it's kind of a comedy about that. And like there's one scene where he's on board a Stompa, and he goes to sabotage it, and instead of killing the knob who's keeping him prisoner, it kills the war boss, and everyone thinks it was the knob's assassination attempt.
Oh my god.
So the knob becomes the new war boss.
That's brilliant.
And of course, because this guy keeps accidentally winning the fights for the knob, he keeps getting bigger. Fucking just broke that with your head like fucking Mario.
Don't even give a shit. Oh god.
Dear.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh mercy. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I found out apparently they're starting Johnny Bravo again.
Really?
Yeah, new series.
Huh.
And so, like, I'm kind of two minds of it, because they're like, yeah, we're making a new Johnny Bravo and modernizing it, and I'm like, okay, is he gonna be like a jerk like he used to be? Or are they going to make him like a more modern kind of jerk? Because I don't want him to be a more modern kind of jerk.
Yeah, I want the Johnny Bravo I know and love.
I want the Johnny Bravo to be... Because, like, some people, like, and, like, I was talking to this Cameron, he's like, yeah, his fear is that, like, oh, people might think the Johnny Bravo character is sexist. I'm like, well, technically, yes, but I mean, the sexism for Johnny Bravo never works. That's sort of the point. Is that he's, like, his thoughts and opinions make him an undesirable loser.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, that should be kept. So, like, you know, I'd like it if by modernized it just means, like, you know, he's in modern day Earth.
Yeah.
That's about as far as I want it to go. I don't want to see Johnny Bravo dealing with contemporary issues. For a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
I also am curious if Seth MacFarlane will write it again.
Oh, did he write the first one?
Yeah!
Really?
Johnny Bravo was written by fucking Seth MacFarlane.
I had no idea.
Yeah, fucking Family Guy. It kind of makes sense when you think about it, because, like, looking back, Johnny Bravo had a lot of non-sequiturs. They just kind of worked alright. Also, Family Guy almost debuted on Cartoon Network. Because they used to have this old show where it was kind of like a pilot show, like it would show just a bunch of cartoon pilots.
Oh yeah.
And I remember one episode was just it's pretty much like very crude early Family Guy, just more kid oriented, I guess. But like I don't know, like I have memories of it being more entertaining than any episode of Family Guy I ever saw. But like yeah, no, there was the dumb idiot who I recall distinctly was just Peter Griffin's voice. The talking dog that he adopts, which was Seth MacFarlane, therefore
Brian.
Brian.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Let's just keep going. And they had a plane pilot who sounded exactly like Tom Tucker. So like, yeah. That was on this pilot show that was on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. So,
Yeah.
they piloted what eventually became Family Guy. Which is really weird to think about.
Yeah.
They also had the pilot, like, this show, like, you know, it launched things, because it was also where you got the pilot for Courage the Cowardly Dog from.
Yeah.
And there was other shows I, like, have vague fever dream memories of. There was one where there was a space captain and his crew. Oh, you gotta fight that. You gotta shoot the little jewels, I guess. I remember there was one where there was a space captain and crew, and I'm pretty sure it was like the early pilot for SpongeBob, because like one of the crew members had his voice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, one of the crew members was SpongeBob's voice, and the captain was a crab.
Yeah, alright.
There was also another pilot that I remember would have made an entertaining show, because it was a vampire trying to, drink a girl's blood as he does, and then he finds out the victim he had picked for the night is just like a little girl. And every time he's like, whatever, fuck it, I need to get the blood. Every time he tries to, one of her parents comes to check on her, so he has to keep hiding.
Darn, why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Don't you have a giant hammer that can, like...
Right?
I believe, oh, wow. Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, I remember this. This is the part where he just gets fucking raw and holds her at gunpoint.
Oh my
despite the
God.
fact that he's riding a, weapon platform. Although I suppose we can glean the fact that if his weapon platform has never actually killed anyone, that gun is probably deadly. Although that also begs the question, why doesn't he use it?
That's a good point.
A lot of questions are brought up by this scene that we're watching.
Very few are answered,
Let's
though.
take care
Never.
of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Well, he doesn't, but I mean, if he lets her get shot while everyone's watching, it'll look bad.
I can kill two birds with one stone.
If only you hadn't thought that aloud. I love how fucking Tails, like, nods his head and is like, do it. Just fucking do
Look
it.
at fucking Scroat Head over here
God
with that
damn.
fucking seam.
God damn.
You turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Holding the world hostage is meaningless. The girl, though, that's when he stepped it up too far.
Right?
Ah!
Ah!
Thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
Obviously he did.
Yeah.
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Because you just told
Fucking
me.
moron.
Fucking retard.
You see, the funnier thing was, like, he looks happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he goes from, like,
Ah!
fucking scared to happy and, like,
He sees the opportunity. If Sonic's dead, he's the hero.
yeah. Okay, that looks kind of
Yeah.
scared. That actually looks like the face I make after fucking sun-dried tomatoes.
When you realize what your body's about to do.
When I smell what my body's about to do, man.
Do you smell what the body's cooking?
Fucking sun-dried tomato. Drop pot of salt!
They had an interceptor weapon. That's what happens when you try to drop pot against the Tau.
Right? Jesus Christ.
Strength D, motherfucker. Get
except,
out.
Except that's when you realize that it's not like a surface-based weapon. It's just fucking battlesuit commanders in cold star suits latching onto the drop pods and shooting them until they explode.
Now I have this great image of them just surfing the drop pods in just the words
Fucking-
ally matrix.
Yeah, fucking, oh god, what is it? Dr. Strangelove? Fucking right.
Woo-hoo! We'll see you
Alright.
next time, folks.
Bye. It lets me kill them, so I kill them.
Yeah.
It lets me kill them, so I kill them.
Yeah.